Hi, everybody. We're back.
We're excited to be here for Campfire Chat number 3 today. And today we're going to be talking all about entrepreneurship.
Well, let's get started by pulling out an icebreaker question, and we'll get started with it. Okay, it says, what restaurant makes the best hamburger? What do you think, Jen?
I gotta say my favorite is Shake Shack. What about you, buddy?
My favorite is In-N-Out. So why don't we talk a little about some facts about the entrepreneurs who started both of those restaurants?
Yeah, so Shake Shack was started by Danny Meyer in 2001 in New York City, and it has now grown to be all over the U.S. and the world.
Well, In-N-Out was founded by Harry and Esther Snyder in 1948. And a fun fact, the Snyders invented the two-way speaker so that people could order from their cars and have their orders brought to them.
Very interesting.
Yes, it
is.
Good
fun fact.
Very good fun fact.
Well, we're thankful for those entrepreneurs who bring us delicious hamburgers that we like to have. So we want to hear from you as well. What restaurant do you think makes the best hamburger? Leave it in the comments. We can't wait to see what you have to say. There are lots of good hamburgers, and maybe a veggie burger or an Impossible burger if you're not a meat eater.
That's true.
Lots of options. But all right, well, we're going to talk about what is an entrepreneur. So Brent, what does that mean to you? What do you think when you hear that word?
I think of a person who starts and operates a business, and it can be a large one or a small one. It doesn't matter.
Yep, there's lots of entrepreneurs, lots of different types of entrepreneurs, people who work for themselves, people who have employees, all kinds of businesses. And we have a video to share about entrepreneurs. So we're going to go ahead and pull that up now.
Now that you've learned what entrepreneurship is, let's talk about some of the people who are entrepreneurs. When many people hear the word entrepreneur, they think of famous entrepreneurs like Oprah, Jeff Bezos, and Dr. Dre. The truth is that the majority of entrepreneurs run small businesses and are not well known. Learning about entrepreneurship can help you become an even better self-advocate by helping you learn to set goals, make decisions, communicate with others, and gain skills you can use at a job. Let's take a look at an entrepreneur who created many of our favorite characters and movies, Walt Disney. Walt Disney started drawing pictures of animals as a young boy and kept drawing his whole life, eventually creating Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, and more. He was the voice of Mickey Mouse for 20 years, and his company created great movies like Aladdin, Peter Pan, and The Lion King. He loved trains, and there is even a train at his Disneyland amusement park. Some people have described Walt Disney and his business as creative, artistic, fun, magical, visionary, happy, and more. There's a lot you can learn from researching famous entrepreneurs and talking to local entrepreneurs in your community. Learning from entrepreneurs will help you know more about business and the skills that are needed to be successful in jobs.
Well, that was a great video to talk about understanding entrepreneurship.
Yep, and I loved learning more about Walt Disney, one of our treasured entrepreneurs. Leads me to wonder what your favorite Disney movie is, Brent.
Well, my favorite Disney movie is The Lion King, and probably my second favorite would be Aladdin if I had to pick another.
And that's why you put them in that video, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So what's your favorite Disney movie, Jen?
My favorite is Beauty and the Beast. I always wanted to be Belle when I was growing up, loving to read. She was my girl. So
Yeah.
that was my favorite. And we want to know what yours is too. So make sure to put it in the comments. Who doesn't love a good Disney movie?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But Walt Disney is a really amazing and inspiring entrepreneur. And it's really cool to see how his visions became all of these amazing things that we have today. And I think it's so helpful to learn about entrepreneurs and learn about their journeys. What do you think?
Absolutely. And I know quite a few entrepreneurs myself, like Kevin, who works at a print shop that I use to print my books. Of course, myself as an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur myself.
Yep.
And also Michael, who does a lot of the filming for Celebrate EDU, and he's an entrepreneur too. He's a videographer.
Yep. He has his own video business with his wife. And there's lots of different entrepreneurs, and I bet you know some too. And we want to give you a resource that you can use to get to know entrepreneurs better in your community, or even the famous entrepreneurs that you look up to. So in this resource, you're going to be able to, hold on, let me pull it up. In this resource, you'll be able to get to know an entrepreneur better. So the goal is to really understand them and just be more familiar with who entrepreneurs are and what they do. So you would write the name of the entrepreneur you're going to talk with. It can be a famous entrepreneur that you look up to, or an entrepreneur that you know personally. Write the name of their business. Have you met this person? If it's Walt Disney, the answer is probably no, unless you're very lucky. But if it's Kevin or Michael, then yes, that would be someone that you do know.
Absolutely.
Write down some interesting facts about this person, some words that describe the entrepreneur or their business, and then some questions you would like to ask them. And maybe you'll get the chance to ask them if it's someone that you know, or it could be if you were ever to meet your favorite entrepreneur, what kinds of things would you want to know from them? We think this resource is a great way for you to get more familiar with who entrepreneurs are and what they do.
Absolutely. Of course. There's one other thing. Jen's an entrepreneur too. So our whole family is entrepreneurs, really.
That's true. So you already know a few of us.
Yep.
You already know some entrepreneurs that you could put on your resource.
Absolutely.
If you're looking for that resource, you can get it in the link that's right here below. And I will also put it in the chat for you to find, so that you'll be able to get access to this resource and use it to better get to know entrepreneurs in your local community.
Yeah.
As an entrepreneur, Brent, what advice do you have for someone that's trying to learn more about entrepreneurship?
Well, I would say try to find something you are passionate about, and maybe see if you can turn that passion into a business, because it's a really great way to have a great career as an entrepreneur. If you're passionate about it, that means you'll really enjoy it.
Yeah. I also say that you can find entrepreneurs everywhere. So some of your favorite places you already go is where you can find an entrepreneur to get to know better. Whether it's a farmer's market or your favorite store or restaurant, there's a lot of ways to find entrepreneurs in your community.
There sure are.
Awesome. Well, I think that's about all we got for today.
All right. We'll see you soon, and I hope you enjoyed this Campfire Chat, and we'll see you soon. Like
Thanks.
I said.
Bye.